Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm with Emojong Elijah, the Egypt tormentor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm International Master Emojong Elijah. I've been invited by Sanya Derek to play some blitz games on his channel. We shall look out for tactics, strategy, positional techniques during our experience in the games as we analyze. However, I'll be using his account. Yeah, this is English. Expect a strategic battle. It's rarely a tactical opening. And there's often very little to calculate, more of intuition, strategic, intuitive ideas. So this is, the normal English. So I know he will go for exchange the center here, and then we will continue with this fianchetto. We have a reversed Sicilian dragon. So we can continue. Bishop g2, knight b6. So now it's just complete development and castle. Bishop e7, castle. So we can continue with b3. Maybe you continue d3 or b3, and it will, okay, he has preferred a3, hoping to play b4 eventually. Yeah, you can see that. You just have to try make it tactical now that it's no longer in a strategic mode. He wants to dominate the queen side. I'll also be looking forward to a crowd that
I feel like we are giving up material. I don't know.
yes, it's a tactic. Now we have already obtained. He has already. And players who normally practice English normally have challenges with the tactical moments. And now we find that we are going to win a rook. He has lost a rook at this point.
Oh, it's a tactic in the opening.
It's a tactic in the opening. When a3 b4 is rushed, it's a potential idea. The game becomes tactical. The game is
tactical.
Yes.
So
you lose a rook without any compensation.
Oh. Because now we are planning to come with knight c2.
Knight c2, then we'll capture the rook. And then he's still in the queen, he has to respond.
The queen has to come back, and then you move back with the knight again. He has given up the queen.
He has now chosen to give up the queen. He didn't want to give a free rook. So, okay, now continue the game normally. With an extra queen, there's not much to worry about. We can risk, we can do much. Yeah, you can see that. He will take that rook, takes the rook. Then I can try to capture the pawn on f3 with the bishop. Yeah, this fruitful continuation.
So you
shall give him that.
Okay.
Knight c4. So now he has knight c. No, knight c4 is not possible because the knight. I have a knight on b6.
Oh, so knight c4 is not possible.
It's not possible.
Maybe you can show the fans to see the
knight c4 is not possible
because of a knight on b6.
Because of the knight on b6.
Oh, okay.
So he has just retreated to the knight. Maybe I take these pieces. Take. Takes that. Take. And I have an extra piece. Or I keep my queen.
Maybe you can keep our material.
Yeah. I retreat with the queen here. He takes the. No. That's the best place to retreat this way. We continue with we go for queen h6. He has rook d1, and okay, so maybe we take the rooks. Yeah, take the rooks using the queen. This is now vibe. Eventually, we have reached a position where a white is without a rook. A position he tried to dodge earlier when he sacrificed his queen.
Isn't he giving up more material?
Yes, he's losing
Has
material.
resigned.
Resigns, okay.
It was a tactical battle.
Yes, a tactical battle because of his choice of a3 b4. Otherwise, English is expected to be simply strategic.
Okay.
Especially this reversed Sicilian dragon.
So let's go to the next opponent. We see what next opponent has got.
So this time I have white.
Your favorite color, I think.
It depends on the situation in the tournaments, and also uh, uh, the opponent's choice of openings.
Yes.
So we have a kind of Benoni-like setup, but a strange continuation. So we can, here we have room, we'll give him this F file and try to fight for to to exert pressure against the weak pawn on C4, on E6. I think that E6 seems weak, so we'll try to watch over it during the course of the game. Okay, so here we are, it's completing development, no more moves. Yeah, so I can definitely attack that pawn with the knight. If I attack with the knight, he has queen c8, and there's actually nothing there. So we'll continue with e5. So e6 remains isolated. Okay, it's trying to get tactical by giving up that pawn, the d6 pawn. But I'm not convinced that he has any compensation. Because after knight e4, he has to be very worried about how he will keep his position safe. Well, this is it. Take and take another pawn. Take and take a pawn. Take.
Maybe does he have a check? After taking the pawn, he has a queen check.
Queen check.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to castle.
Maybe he has castle. Maybe let's ask castle and see how. Yes. Maybe he has a queen h4.
Queen h4. Queen h4. We have f4. Then we'll exchange it off.
Doesn't he have a sack? I think he can sack the bishop and then queen h4 to pick the knight on e4.
We'll have to commit that for now. Because we still have g3. Doesn't get, so he has definitely gone for it. We have g3. He will play bishop e3 check, capture. He has checked. So he feared to take the pawn. Maybe perhaps because of g3, the complications. Let's take that pawn. This pawn. Okay.
Maybe we place e3 to disorganize that.
Bishop.
And our knight is falling.
Knight is falling. We can allow him to take that knight. We can allow him to take the knight. C3 is fine.
C3 is strong.
It's strong, yeah. Also, to eliminate those pieces, it's not good. It doesn't really look fine to play with the pieces while they are all targeting, looking towards my king side. Yes. So we try to eliminate them so that there is no possibility of any dangerous pressure arising in the position. Okay, so now we take another pawn here.
So that's a lot of material being taken.
Yes.
I think I've taken like 2 pawns now.
Yeah, 2 pawns. And my pieces are all over him. I have an advanced pawn on d6, which can anytime be promoted over time to a queen. Now we just need to watch over this bishop on c6. We exchange it off.
Then life becomes sweet.
Yeah, then he will be able to fight back. Okay, yes. Now he's seeking for exchange, doubling his pawns is still okay.
Maybe exchange everything.
Yeah.
Then now the game is easy to be played. Because he can't move his bishop, he just take.
He cannot remove his bishop. He has to exchange it off. Since he has the rook on a8,
which is hanging after removing the bishop.
Well, okay. He feels the bishop will be strong enough to
hold the attack.
To hold the attack. Just bring in the piece, the queen, activate it. We can now try to exploit his position. There's not much he can do to defend against those weak points he has. Hey, okay, he will be looking forward for rook e2, rook e2, but we're trying rook e2.
Maybe rook e2, then he has maybe in the future. Oh, he's planning to incorporate his
the bishop. He wants to bring in the bishop. Yeah, but that is very dangerous. Since I will have d7. Okay, so I have d7. What will he do? He will go for rooks. Okay, d7.
D7 is very strong.
Yeah, the game is almost done.
Oh, d7 is very strong. He has to respond.
Yes, these pieces are not coordinated. He has to respond to that situation. That move.
d7, he has to in the tower.
Yes, he may have to resign, and he has very little time on the clock. The opponent offers a draw. Oh, he eventually resigns. Welcome back. So now I have white. Can start with e4. Let's see, maybe. Oh, it's ready for the possible Rai Lopez. You take Rai Lopez or Scotch?
Let's go with Rai Lopez, maybe.
Rai Lopez. Yeah. One of the most analyzed openings in e5. Lots of variations. Well, now I would like to prepare to castle queenside and then launch an attack towards his kingside. Let's go queen d2. Yes, you try a6. Okay. Okay. That seems to be a very risky choice. After f3.
Yeah, that's why he wanted to play f3 to avoid such jumps.
Oh, yes, but previously, if f3 was to come, he had knight h5. So it was preferable to wait on him.
To play his knight move.
Yes, so that he can commit the knight. Okay. Now we are ready to castle queenside and launch the attack. Okay, he wants to take off the bishop. He wants to win a pawn. Okay, which he has successfully done. Now,
maybe he has potential checks. Maybe queen d3.
yeah, queen g3.
Maybe even queen.
Let's start with knight d5.
So what if he takes the pawn?
You're threatening. Okay. He takes the pawn on g2. There we just we cannot castle immediately. We have rook g1.
Maybe he takes the knight takes f3.
Okay, let's see. Knight check. He moves the queen this way. Knight check. He takes with the pawn. I play rook here. Knight check. Knight check. Then rook g1. He loses a queen.
Oh, yeah, checkmate.
Yeah. There's a checkmate on h7. If it's too.
Yeah, pin. Goes into a pin. Make things look very easy.
Yeah, tactics. That's the story of tactics. It always looks easy. Now need to attack on f6. Okay, he has defended by pushing. Now we have bishop take, and take. Then continue with the queen f6.
Same plan.
Same plan, yeah. He has to decide where to place his bishop. So perhaps here, okay, he has chosen bishop to e6. He couldn't prefer bishop g6 because f4 would still come and then lock up the bishop. Okay, so now we'll further continue to press against this bishop. Okay, if we had to start with s3, we shall have room for bishop d6, watching against h7.
So we begin with the rook?
We begin with f3. We have time to organize everything. f4 would block up that diagonal.
Oh.
f5, yeah. So we'll wait for now and then follow up with that plan. Okay, he has saved himself from that pin. We just continue with the plan. The plan rook h, that when at the end of the exchange, we'll be able to push f5. Yes, he has made it easy now. So we can simply capture this pawn. First lock up the bishop, then we come for the pawn.
Oh, I had an
intermezzo. So I have to push this pawn, then mate him.
So you push, then he moves his rook on the same column.
Yeah, on the same 5. Then we can try to mate. Okay, are we able to mate now? Queen. If I go with queen, he will defend. He will have rook g8. So maybe we start with the bishop first. Bishop check first. But can arrest the king.
We take a free piece, maybe. Oh.
No, we are going to mate him.
Going to mate.
We have queen h7 and then mate.
He's going to throw in the tower.
Resign.
Let's go back in the game. Let's go to analysis first. Analysis board, yes. So let's just a minute. There's a position where I want us to see there's a move in the position where you sacked your knight.
Yes, knight f6.
After knight f6 in this position, if you would have gone to maybe king h8, you can show them on the mouse how you
king h8.
Yeah, if you go
king h8, we have rook h7 mate.
Oh. So he had no chance of going. He had to just take the piece. It was forced.
It was forced. He had to take the knight.
Let's go back to another game. Let's come.
So 3+2. Okay, we have knight f3. So maybe we try to change over this gambit. Often players love gambits in blitz, especially online blitz.
Yes.
But I don't see how he will find compensation for that lost pawn. The pawn he has sacrificed.
Oh, so now the piece is hanging.
The piece is hanging.
He has defended it.
He has defended it. So we even have bishop c5, so that we can try to play queen d5. So perhaps we start with the first capture on d4.
Wow.
Tactics and more tactics. That's that's interesting.
I think he's planning knight f7, so that when you take the knight with king, you can take the bishop because the piece pawn will be pinned.
Yes. That's a deep insight. So maybe we start with this.
Maybe we just take the pawn.
We take this pawn and get a queen.
Yes, let's just take the pawn and then we look at each other. Because they're even threatening the queen. Come on.
On d1.
Yes, we checkmate.
Yeah. We have queen d1, a threat of queen d1. Yes. Yeah, he has noticed that. So instead we continue.
Maybe we just develop a normal piece. Maybe knight c6.
Yeah, knight c6. Then the sacrifice will come.
Then we put a knight. Simple. Or
we put the queen. Yeah,
we put the queen. Yes.
It doesn't seem to be so simple to have that choice. Okay. Go for bishop, you will castle.
What's left click? Left click.
Bishop here is simply castles.
Oh.
Simply castles, and the activity is no longer existing. Okay, so let's start with knight c6. Seems forced, and the sacrifice comes. Okay, knight d4 takes the queen. We take in check. He takes. Then we take here. We don't give him our bishop. Knight first.
Wow. So the queen is also. His queen is also hanging.
He's also hanging. Yeah. He has to respond. It is easier for him to choose the capturing queen exchange, because if he moves the queen away, I take the knight. Yeah.
And the knight is watching the bishop.
The knight will be defending. Yeah. Yeah.
Does he have any compensation?
3-3-1, 3-2.
He is down by 2 points.
He's down 2 points.
He's going to deny. I think we can pin that knight.
Yes, we can now pin the knight. He wants to take this pawn. He will lose the bishop. Okay, let's say we pin. He takes the pawn.
We can just play
simple chess. Simple chess for an easier win. Then our plan still remains. We can continue with bishop b4. So he has to prepare against that. Well, he didn't notice the danger. So he will have challenges.
When you take off that knight, then we are good to go.
Yes, he will not be able to fight against this bishop, the light square bishop. Yeah.
Maybe we take it off and then we see what he has for us.
He's losing a bishop here.
Hey, when rook comes there.
When rook comes, he loses the bishop.
Yes.
He will come, he will pin here.
It is okay. Let him pin.
He will pin. He will pin here so that he takes the rook.
If I show them, you click the right click there.
He has rook pin. He has gone for it.
Maybe we just take the bishop.
We take the bishop. Take this bishop, he takes here.
Then maybe it's okay.
Then takes.
Then you take, it takes.
No. Let's defend this.
Oh, we can defend it.
Yeah, we can defend it.
So now he's going to play its knight.
Yeah, knight e4. Knight e4, he would have survived the challenges associated with him not having the knight. The knight is the only piece which can try to combat this light squared bishop, okay, which is defending the pawn on c2. Yeah.
Let's play this. So you're threatening knight d6.
Threatening knight d6, which is not possible because of the bishop. He wants to take the pawn, of course. Okay. We start with b5.
We are running one time. Just going to take the pawn with bishop.
Yeah. He has eliminated the troubles, but the game is still. Now it is kind of is less by just one pawn. The disincrement.
Yes, disincrement.
You know, I didn't know this.
3+2.
Yeah, just exchange it up. And the castles.
Yes.
Now we are in.
Finally.
We are now inside him, waiting to mate or draw. But of course, even the draw is not easy. He has to be very careful.
Now we can draw.
We'll try to win. So I come for this pawn. Can try to win. I'll be a pawn now. Okay.
Yes. We go for draw.
Draw is better.
Let's go for draw because even we're not doing well on time.
Okay. Yes, this knight f3. Okay, we go to knight f6. We see what his opponent's plan is. Well, I think we'll try something quite solid with white. So, d4, d5 to try and keep the center under control. Take that. Okay. Well, so, will he play d4? I can see he can try to play d4. But then he will have to decide on whether to exchange by capturing using a pawn or the knight. But black is pretty fine now. He has already equalized. Okay, some strange choices by white.
So white is taking a lot of time to play. I don't know if he's covered that with the knight.
Well, of course, he chose something quite quiet. I think he might be maybe according to his strategy, he prefers to keep the game, to stay back.
Okay.
Maybe he is afraid of an open game where I would have so many possible tactics, and some positional battles. Okay. Rook d1. I think since the start of the game, Rook d1 has been his best choice.
It's sacred weapon for this position.
In this position, because he can now try to keep the game in control.
Why did he use bishop?
Well, maybe he has not yet managed to decide where the best place for his bishop, that light squared bishop. Now we'll try to take charge of the queen side, depending on the pawns for that coordination.
Maybe doesn't he have some choices? Maybe like bishop e3.
Bishop a3, yes. Right now, bishop a3 makes sense. But of course, according to his strategy, it's very unlikely that he would prefer such moves. He wants to just keep playing. Yes, just keep moving his pieces in safe positions, afraid of possible challenges that could arise when his plans are exposed in the game. H3, yeah, not so bad. But of course, right now, black is much better. We cannot see the influence that white has over the position.
So maybe he tries maybe knight e5.
Knight e5, yes. Yes, so that he can spring forth. Yes, that's a good idea. He quickly chose that. And I think he may try to follow it up with f4. So let's see if the bishop of the tutor will keep it along that diagonal. Okay. Push once. Take. Push once. Take. Okay. Yeah. Let's be patient.
Wait and see what he will play.
Yeah, we wait and see, because this coordination, he has definitely got some way to play around. Yeah. Yes, that bishop should retreat. I want him to take his bishop back. There it was. Okay, keeps it this way. The line. Okay. Push once. Take. Out of a silent position, now we have an aggressive experience. The knight comes, he moves back. Then we continue forward. It picks. This first. Let me change the position of that bishop. Okay. Now we can push. He moves back. Forward. He has a lot of time, so I need to increase my speed. So, is to try and fight for space advantage, and also so that we can force him to show us the direction of the game. He's also on time pressure. Yeah. Now we continue forward. What is it intended to do? Any tactics, nothing. Okay, maybe we'll play the queen here. That doesn't do much. He's left for us a rook. The game is almost done. Okay. Okay, but of course, if we are to try with this rook still back here, yeah, rook d2, we'll have king g1.
Yes.
If we take this pawn, he checks.
Yeah. It's very
We move away, he queens.
Yeah, it will be very dangerous for us.
Mm.
Very dangerous.
Yeah.
Let's see what our next opponent has.
This,
But we this guy, because I wish we had taken that knight earlier.
yes.
Yeah.
It has already done. So this is if Sicilian.
You got various results in that line.
The Sicilian Naidov was my Sicilian Naidov was my first Sicilian.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned how to defend, how to play with the black pieces, while depending on the Naidov. But of late, I play almost all openings. I try to be keen, to try to enjoy, to have an interesting experience.
Okay.
So I choose openings depending on the opponent and their choice, the choice of their responses, their choice of variations in the opening.
He's going to play g5. So it is queen side against king side. Yeah?
Queen side versus king side. And he can almost do nothing there. Once the pawns lead in the attack without the pieces, the attack loses meaning.
Oh, I didn't know about that concept.
Now we're threatening a3. a3, take. Yeah, a3 can now come.
He has given up the a3 now.
Yeah, he has permitted a3. Now it is coming stronger.
So when he takes the pawn, we take with knight?
With knight, yeah. So he has not taken the pawn.
Your black bishop is on money. So he's looking very well.
Yeah. He would end. There would be. He would have to find ways of improving the position of his rook if he was to take the pawn.
Then he giving up. If
I take. He takes with the knight. I take the other side. He checks. I move up. Let me risk it because I'm taking a pawn.
Okay. So if he takes with the bishop,
he takes with bishop.
You take with knight.
I take with knight. Yeah, I take with knight.
So you know, pawn.
Well, we managed to win a pawn from the struggle. Now he may lose another pawn. This pawn is falling. He doesn't have a proper way of defending.
By the way, this guy is playing as if he wants your liver.
Oh yes, yes, yes. I know he will have to try queen c1. Maybe defend while attacking.
Maybe rook f6.
Rook f6 loses the pawn to knight e6. Rook f6, yeah, it loses to the knight e8.
He thought he was joking, by the way, when he played that knight on g7. He thought he was joking.
Yes, yes, he couldn't see how to improve on it.
He has given up the rook. Make us take our pawn, maybe.
I take the rook, maybe. Yeah?
Let's play. Let's start. Let's take the rook.
Take the rook and the open lines for the queen to come in, yes. For the pieces to come in. Can take.
I didn't very risky. I was even thinking maybe, yeah, but it's okay because even if he checks, we have
yeah, queen h6 in case of queen h5. We have queen h6. So possible move now is queen h5. Okay, let's see. He wants to vacate for the rook to come in. So let's begin with queen h6. We are threatening f5. We just need to open lines. He has given up a piece. He will check. He checks. He can take. He checks and move king. There is no conversation.
Hey.
Yeah, that was a blunder.
Very serious.
Immediately. Then we follow up with rook.
Rook h8.
Rook h8. But now he wants rook g3.
Hey, rook h8 first. Rook. He has queen e7.
Queen e7? Yeah. Then we shall bring in the bishop. Yeah. Just maintaining. Yes, hello. Yes.
You're giving up the queen?
Yes, but for the sake of the opening ceremony, we need to be there like 1 hour before. I think they will do that tomorrow. Yes, after all the submissions are made. Like at 10, I think. 9:30. Yes. Yes, they have to sign tomorrow morning.